All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Wherever you're watching this from, this is Sajat Nair. I have Sarika Dalal with me. This is the seventh edition of the QuizWiz. We have an amazing panel here today. This is the 10-year anniversary of the Atlassian Marketplace. We have Sukriti, Astrid, Robert, and Laura here today with us. So let's quickly spin the wheel and decide the order of today's quiz. So I guess the first question is going to Sukriti. Astrid, no, Laura. Sukriti, Laura, and let's see who the third person is. It's Robert. All right, so Sukriti, Laura, Robert, and Astrid is going to be the order of the quiz. Let me officially welcome Astrid, Robert, Laura, and Sukriti once again. Guys, before we begin, we would ask you to quickly introduce yourself in a minute.
Yeah, my name is Astrid. I'm working at the moment at Aptus, but from next Wednesday I'm working for QuizWiz as a sales manager. And yeah, I'm in the Atlassian ecosystem since 3 years now, and I do in partner management. So I hope I get a lot to know and yeah, have a lot of fun today.
Yes, that's the goal. Thank you, Astrid. Robert.
Hello, everybody. My name is Robert. I work for Release Team. We are primarily a gold Atlassian solutions partner, but we do have a couple of apps in the marketplace that we do offer for free for Confluence and Jira right now, the server and data center versions.
All right. Thank you, Robert. Laura.
Hi, so I'm Laura. I work for Elements, which is a gold top vendor based out of France. And I do product marketing for Elements. And I've had the chance to meet people in various different communities by presenting in some of the community events recently. So glad to be able to participate today.
Awesome. Sukriti.
So, hi everyone. My name is Sukriti Sarpal, and I work out of Trundle, Vancouver here. And I have been in Atlassian ecosystem since 4 years now, and I'm looking forward to enjoy this quiz.
Awesome. We start the quiz for the first question from the general category. Sukriti, this is your question. An introductory essay written by a different person other than the author is a foreword and precedes an author's dash, right? So what is that word called? What is the introduction to a book or other literary work written by the work's author, which is also at times, an acknowledgement to those who assisted in the literary work? What is that term for that foreword that is written by the author? You want to
Is
take a
it
guess?
review? No. No. Bibliography comes an end.
Not bibliography. Laura?
So we're looking for the term of something that is written by the author, correct?
Yes. About the book, and at times, the inspiration or people who have assisted in the literary work. It's written at the start of a book. So, for example, if somebody else wrote about the book, it's called a foreword. What is the term used that is the text written by the author himself?
Sometimes it could be called an introduction, but no. Sorry.
There's a formal word for it. Not okay. No. We move on. Robert?
Yeah, I was going to go with introduction. So, not introduction. Prologue?
Not prologue. There's an official term for it. You guys are very close. Astrid?
Preview, maybe?
Not preview as well. Okay, since all four of you did not get it, I'm going to give a tiny hint. The hint is the term has a human body part word inside it. That's the term. So you guys are on the right track. It's before. So whatever is before is the term, and then a human body part.
I think, yeah.
So Preeti,
But I'm not allowed
you
to
wanna
say
try
it.
again? Yes, if now you know. Yeah.
Footnote?
Not footnote, but good guess
No,
though.
no, no.
Lara.
Preface?
Exactly. It's called preface.
Oh.
And that's 5 points to Lara. Good crack, Lara. Somehow my hints are getting better, right? And these are all out of out of my head that I'm just, thinking about, and people are getting. So that's good. So 5 points to Laura. Since Laura got the question right, we move on to Robert for the next question. Robert, this is your question for 10 points. Which artist holds the Guinness World Record for most words in a single hit? The song has 1,560 words in 6 minutes and 3 seconds. The song even won a Grammy for the year it was released in. I don't want the name of the song, just the artist. And the screen grab is actually from a video of that song.
That looks like a Moby video, so I'm gonna guess Moby, even though I'm not even sure. So
No, not Moby. We move on. Ashred?
My first thought was Freddie Mercury, but because of the length from the song.
Mm-hmm. Good track, but is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Not Freddie Mercury. We move on. Sukriti?
I want to go with Eminem.
That is the right answer. So Eminem is the artist who won the Guinness World Records for most words. So if you see, these amount of words would not be in any rock song or a pop song. The genre had to be hip hop or rap. And that's actually a clip from the song Rap God. That's for which he got the Guinness World Record. So 10 points to Sukriti, great crack. Since Sukriti gave the answer, the next question goes to Laura. Laura, this is your question. Throughout his school years, Harry owns 2 brooms while playing Quidditch. One of them was Firebolt, given by Sirius Black, and the other, which Harry Potter received from Minerva McGonagall when he joined the Gryffindor Quidditch team as the new Seeker. Name the broom. It's a very famous broom.
Oh, it's been a while since I read the books or saw the movies.
And since this might be a little trickier, so I had thought about putting this in the question, but I'm just going to say it because since you're the first person answering it, I can give the part 2 of this, which is the name is also a very famous transportation device in a show called Dragon Ball Z, if you've seen that show. Yeah, so I wanted to put that in the question, but I didn't. I'm not sure if just Harry Potter is going to suffice, but the name is also used there.
Bolt. I'm gonna have to pass. I read the books, but it's been a while, and I don't remember the name of the broom.
Okay, so we move on from Laura to Robert.
So if the question only had been what's the model of the broom that Harry got from Sirius Black, because I know that was like a Nimbus 2000.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. The model, not that's there. It had no specific name.
So I'm gonna. So I know Nimbus 2000 was the second one, and I don't know what the first one was. So I'm just gonna say Nimbus 2000.
The second one. So yeah, that's actually the right answer. So actually, that's why I said, because there were 2 bolts that he got throughout his Quidditch career. One was Firebolt, which was given by Sirius Black. The other was Nimbus 2000. So that's the right answer. Robert gets 10 points for that question. Great crack, Robert. Since Robert gave the right answer, we move on to the next question to Astrid. Ashit, this is your question for 10 points. Founded in 1964 as Blue Ribbon Sports by Bill Bowerman, this company's brand alone was valued in excess of $32 billion in 2020. Now they employ 76,000 people worldwide and are engaged in design, development, manufacturing, and worldwide marketing and sales in their segment. The company took the name from a Greek goddess of victory in 1971, which it still uses. Name the company.
Nike.
That is the right answer. So Blue Ribbon Sports was rebranded as Nike, and that's the company which takes its name from the Greek goddess of victory. So 10 points to Astrid for that. With that, we come to the end of the general category first round, and we move on to the Atlassian trivia round. Since Astrid gave the right answer, we start the Atlassian trivia round with Sukriti. Sarika, over to you.
Sure, Sajid. Yeah, so we can start with question 1. Yes. So guys, this is the round 1, and here we are going to talk about marketplace category. So we all know when we build an app, we will try to fix one of the problems. We will define that problem in a category. So here we are presenting some images, and you have to guess which category it says. So as now you can see an image. It has some pencils, it has some charts. So this category we call it as a design tool. So like that, all the category images we will give, and you have to guess the perfect name for that particular category. Yeah.
And these are all actual categories on the marketplace. So if you've seen the marketplace, yes, you'll actually see those categories. So we'll start with the first question to Sukriti. Sukriti, this is your question.
Yes.
Name this category.
I have a question, like category as in the exact name of the tool, or?
Not the name of the tool. So for example, in the previous example, if you see, so if design tools was the name of the category, apps which would fall under design tools would be those apps. Right?
Okay.
So just like we are looking for the name of the category itself.
Name of the category, reporting?
Not reporting. We move on to Laura.
Utilities?
Not utilities.
No.
Robert.
So this has to be an exact name match.
Yeah, if you give us the keywords, that would be good enough as well.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So I originally thought of reporting, but that was knocked down. So I'm kind of wondering if it's analytics or reporting and analytics.
No.
Not reporting and analytics. Astrid.
I keep up with dashboards.
Sorry.
No.
No,
No,
Yeah.
it's not. Dashboard. No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Not dashboard. So
Check all
since-
of the images inside this. Yeah. You can
Yeah,
check all
since-
of the images. Yeah.
right. So since all four did not get it, maybe Sarika, you could give us a hint, and then we could start again with Sukriti.
Yeah. So I can say check all the images which are there and which category it point out. It is not at all a dashboard and reports, but what we use in that it is about that.
Yeah. So maybe we can give out. Do you guys want the names of the apps in this category? Do you think that would be a hint good enough?
Yeah, we can.
Right. Okay. So the names of apps in this category is Draw.io, Glyphy, user story maps. Those are some of the categories, apps that fall in this category.
So could it be something related to management?
No.
Project
Not management.
No.
Not project
Like
management.
to get an overview.
You can
of
see it
the-
is a type of gadget. Which type of gadget you can think from that? You can consider these small images as a gadgets. I will say.
Mhm.
That's a big hint I think I gave Sajid.
Yeah.
Yes. I know this, but it's like gadgets for Jira it's like another app. No. Oh,
Do you want to
You wanna
pass,
pass?
Sukriti?
yeah, I'll pass.
All right, Lara.
Lara?
Charts.
Okay, I'll give you another try to give it full name.
Charts
Otherwise,
and
we'll give-
diagrams.
Perfect. Charts and diagrams is the category. So Draw.io, Glyphy, all the diagramming tools basically fall under this category in the marketplace. Since Laura got it after giving the hint, so 5 points to Laura. Sarika.
Sure, let me add it.
Okay. And since Laura gave the right answer, we move on to the next question to Robert. Robert, this is your question in this category.
This almost, I would think that this is time management. So I'm going to go with time management.
Okay. We'll hold off on that. If we get an exact name, then we will probably give it to that person. But we'll still give you part points because you're almost there. Almost there. Astrid, do you want to get part points if you give me the exact name of the category?
I think time and calendar.
Not time
No.
and calendar. Sukriti?
Timesheets.
Not timesheets. Lara?
Um,
Time
You get
tracking.
one chance. Yes, that's right. So time tracking is the exact name. But since Robert almost got it, we still give you, Robert, 5 points. Sarika, do you think that's
I'll
fair?
take 5
Yeah,
points.
sure.
Yeah, so
Sure.
5 points to Robert,
Laura
5
and
points
5
to Laura.
to Robert, yeah.
That's right. All right, since Laura gave the final answer, so we'll start with Robert again on this one. Robert, this is again your question. Name this category.
I want to say that it is something to do with monitoring and maybe
Is
just
that your final answer?
Yes, that's my final answer. Monitoring.
And that is the exact answer for which you get 10
job.
points. Great. Well, those stethoscopes really gave it away, huh?
Well,
Great
it's that
try,
little
Robert.
the little ECG. So yeah.
Yeah. That's nice. So 10 points to Robert for that great answer. We move on. Astrid,
Yes,
this is your question.
Finance?
Sorry?
Finance? Something.
No.
Not finance. I think you are seeing $sign there, but I don't think that's a dollar
Maybe.
sign. Okay, not finance. So we move on. Sukriti?
it's some type of integration. It could be code integration.
Okay,
You're a little bit
close.
close.
I would say close. So again, we'll hold off on that. If somebody gives me the exact name, then we'll give you part points. Laura?
So I know it's the symbol for DevOps, for agile software development, but the category name, I don't remember if it's DevOps or if it's CI / continuous. I'm gonna go with DevOps.
Not DevOps. Robert?
So that looks like a CI/CD pipeline, or at least part of it. And I think the part that Laura was looking for was the CI part, continuous integration.
That is
And
the exact right answer.
That's what I was going to do, continuous integration.
Continuous integration is the exact right answer. Since Sukriti did give code integration, the second part, right? So we'll still give part points to Sukriti and part points to Robert. Sarika?
Yeah, sure, Sujit.
Yeah, let's give 5 points each to Robert and Sukriti. And since Robert gave the answer, this was the final question of the Atlassian category in the first round. We move back to general category. Since Robert gave the answer, we start with Astrid for the next question on the general category. My favorite, the emoji round. Astrid, this is your question. Guess this country by the emoji.
This is really looking very interesting emojis.
Yeah. Something with Apple at the end.
So, want to take a guess, Astrid?
Uganda? It's not
No.
a. It's not a.
All right,
Not a
Sukriti.
country.
Hmm. Okay, so I have a question here. So can it be related to like, can it be the food related to a particular country?
No, so just think emojis and like what does,
Okay.
like it could be, but like I cannot say that because it can
Okay.
be different for every quiz.
Mhm. No, I'll pass.
Okay, Lara.
United States?
Great guess, but no, not United States. Robert.
I thought the same too with the
Yeah,
food.
I'm gonna pass.
All right, since nobody got the question right, we'll give out a hint, and Astrid, you get a chance again. So the country is a landlocked country in Central Europe. Okay, and it has a lot of architectural landmarks, medieval castles, Turkish and Roman influence on the culture. That's the hint that I would give.
Belgium?
Not Belgium. Still keep looking at the like emoji as well. It might give you the answer. Move on, Sukriti.
Just give me 1 second. Oh, no, pass.
Pass. Okay, we move
Yeah.
to Laura.
Could you just repeat the influence? You said they had influence. Was it of Turkish? And what was the other country?
Roman. Turkish and Roman influence on the culture. Central Europe landlocked country.
So I'm going to go with Austria.
Not Austria. Robert.
Landlocked, Central European, Turkish, and
When I show you guys the answer, you're going to laugh.
yeah, I'm gonna.
I want to take a guess if the turn comes back.
Yeah. So we'll finish this after
I
this.
pass.
Then okay. Then we'll stop. We'll just but we'll give Sukriti a chance. Sukriti won't get a point, but you still can take a guess.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Can I speak?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it Hungary?
That's right. You should have said
Oh.
Hungary.
Oh.
It's a similar
That's why I
smiley
asked.
thinking about food. It's hungry.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's fine. Nobody gets a point for this question since nobody got the point. We asked the question to Astrid again. Astrid, this is your next question. Guess this country.
France?
Not France.
I do not know why it comes to my mind, but
Not
go
France.
away from football.
Sukriti?
I'm just thinking.
For previous question, I should probably said George Ezra made a song about its capital, and then probably you guys would have get continent. Budapest. Yes.
Could it be Spain?
Not Spain. Move on, Lara.
Country with a lot of football, soccer players. Brazil?
Not Brazil. Again, you're thinking very deep. I'm not that intellectual, guys. This is Robert.
Portugal.
Not Portugal. All right. So I'll give a hint, and then we go again to Astrid, and we see if Astrid can figure it out. So Astrid, this is an island, like comprises of island in the northern Caribbean Sea, where the northern Caribbean Sea, Gulf of Mexico, and Atlantic Ocean meet. And that emoji, the first one that you see, is 4 people standing. Let's say that they're standing in a line. Yeah, let me say that. That's the hint. Four people standing in a line, and then it's a ball.
Which island there? Yeah. Jamaica? But I think it's not the one.
Not Jamaica.
Not a good place.
Sukriti?
Is it Cuba?
That's right. It's Cuba. So
Cuba.
Cuba.
Oh.
The 4 people in the line is a Q. So Cuba. That's what I'm saying. You guys think of me as way too intellectual than I am. Think of it in literal sense.
I think, yeah, we are going into too many details here.
Maybe it's
All
too
right,
easy.
so 5. Yeah, it's too easy. You're thinking way too much. All right, so 5 points to Sukriti for that, Sarika. And since Sukriti gave the right answer, we move on to Laura for the next question. Laura, which is this country? This might be a little trickier.
Thinking. So we've got music, a treble clef, snowflake, and ear. I'm gonna guess Norway.
Not Norway. We move on. Robert?
Pass.
Okay.
I'm
Astrid.
waiting for the hint.
Come on, Astrid.
Iceland?
Not Iceland. So, Sukriti? I think Good.
Singapore?
Not Singapore. All right, so I'll give a hint to Laura since nobody could get the answer right, and then we'll make it a 5-point question. It's the northernmost country in Africa. That is one hint that I would give. And I think if you should. You're right. That's a musical note. Then there's a snowflake, and then there's an ear. So I don't know what else to say without giving the answer away. It's a northernmost country in Africa.
Tunisia?
Perfect answer. It is Tunisia. So it was Tune, Ice, Ear, Tunisia. So 5 points to Tunisia. And for that, Laura gets 5 points. And we move on to this last question of the general category for the second round. And this goes to Robert. Robert, this is your question. This is an interesting one.
Is it a tongue at the end?
That's what I'm kind of wondering.
Come on, Robert. You've got this.
No, I don't. I'm gonna throw in Wakanda. It's Wakanda, isn't it?
No, it's not. No, it's not. Ashton.
Good question. I pass. I have no
Okay.
clue.
Sukriti.
It's hard. Siberia? Oh, no. I'll
Still
pass.
try to make sense of the emojis as well.
Okay.
Okay, you pass? And
Yeah,
probably
I'll
give the hint.
pass.
Oh no, we actually have not gone to Laura yet. So Laura,
Corn red. What is a country with a long name? Switzerland?
not Switzerland. So Robert, we'll start with you again, and we'll give you a hint. It's a landlocked country in Central Europe again, known historically as Bohemia. This place was also known as Bohemia. You can look at those emojis as, I'll tell you what those are. So that's a chess piece. There's a red dot. There's a beer mug, and there is a tongue. So, yeah, landlocked country in Central Europe. That's the guess. Again, I cannot give you any more hint without revealing what it is.
Yeah.
Chess piece, red dot, beer mugs, and a tongue.
So I'm going to go with Liechtenstein. Just
That's a great guess, but sadly, no.
no.
Astrid, you're on the right track, I think.
Poland? Poland, maybe?
Not Poland. Audio seems to be having off. So since Astrid, your answer was Poland, not Poland, we move on to Sukriti.
I don't know why I am feeling like it should be Siberia because beer and
Is that your answer?
yes, yeah.
Not Siberia. Laura?
Czech Republic.
Sorry?
Czech Republic.
That's right. Czech Republic. So the chess piece was Czech, then red beers you can get in a pub and lick. So that Liechtenstein definitely, as I said, probably was the way for people to understand.
A little bit backwards there. So, but you know.
Yeah, Czech red pub lick. So yeah, but that's a great track. 5 points to Laura for that question, Sarika. And we jump back to the Atlassian category. All right, go ahead, Sarika.
Sure. So round 2 will be all about Atlassian marketplace, Atlassian plus marketplace trivia. So we will move on question 5. This is for Robert, right?
That's right.
Because Laura answered.
Yeah.
So Robert, this is a question for you. This Atlassian product helps team to collaborate and get more work forward. It helps your team to organize project in a fun, flexible, and visual way. This product is acquired by Atlassian in early 2017. Which Atlassian product we are talking about here?
That would be Trello.
That's the right answer. So
Yeah.
Trello gets you 10 points.
Very fastly you answered.
Yeah. All right. Since Robert gave the answer Trello, we move on to Astrid for the next question.
Just a minute. I'm just
Updating the score. Yeah, sorry.
I'm creating a score. Yeah.
I get carried away in the emotions of the game.
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
We can go on question 2.
Okay. So next question to Astrid.
Which Atlassian product is the communication piece of your incident management process? This product was developed in 2013 but was acquired by Atlassian in 2016. Which product are we talking about?
Opgenie?
No.
Not Obscene. We move to Sukriti.
Is it status page?
Yes.
That's the right answer. Sukriti gets 10 points for that. And since Sukriti gave the right answer, we move to Laura for the next question. Laura, this is your question.
Just a minute. Yes. So you have to guess this feature from this image below, which helps you identify, categorize, and report on your team's works across your Jira site. So this is a feature name you have to think about. You have to think from this emoji.
Okay, so a feature in Jira.
Which helps you to identify, categorize, and report on your team's work.
Feature is a loose term, like something in Jira is what I would say, which you can identify from the image that is associated. The question, you might get the answer. Look at the image closely, you might get the answer.
So exclamation point, like an alert, and a keyboard, and it's an accessible. It's an accessible, it's adapted keyboard. From the question, I mean, I would say the answer is something about reporting, but activity report. But it's going to be my
Final answer.
Yeah.
No, not that. We move on. Robert.
Okay. I'm thinking dashboard.
Okay.
And that's my
Not-
answer.
Not that.
Not dashboard. Astrid?
Label?
Not label.
No.
Sukriti?
Is it banner?
Not banner. Again, so think about what that person is doing, what that logo could be a symbol of, a universal symbol of, and then read the description. So what we have done is, feature, as I said, is a loose term. It's something in Jira which helps you identify, categorize information and your report, and helps you identify and categorize basically, and look at what that first symbol could be and what that person is doing. We'll do a quick round again for 5 points. Laura, you want to try again?
The symbol is like for an alert, an incident, but I don't have any new ideas. So
Okay. Robert?
Okay, I think I got it. I think it's issue type.
Yes.
That's right. Issue type.
Issue
The person
type,
was
yes.
typing, and issue type is what you use to
Yes.
identify and categorize information in Jira. So Robert gets 5 points for that. Good crack, Robert. Since Robert gave the right answer, we move on to Astrid to the next question. Astrid, this is your question.
Workflow.
That's right. 10
Very
points
good.
to Astrid for that great crack. Since Astrid gave the right answer, this was the last question of this category. We have final two questions from the general and the Atlassian trivia category. I have a feeling this is going to be a close one, Sarika.
Yes.
All right. So without revealing who the winner is, let's ask the last question from the Atlassian category, and then we'll move to the last question of the general category. Since Astrid gave the right answer, we'll ask Sukriti the final question of the Atlassian before we wind up the quiz and move. Before we ask the general category question, Sukriti, this is your question.
This logo is associated with which of the Jira feature?
In your Jira project, you've seen this.
Yes, I have seen this and I cannot recall it.
What is this?
I cannot recall it. Pass.
Okay. Laura?
it's the symbol for managing releases. It's shipping. So if you click on it, then normally you'll see the releases that are in progress or
That
releases
is
that are
right
finished.
answer. So that's the releases logo that you see on the left-hand side in your Jira project. So 10 points to Laura for that. Great answer, Laura. And we move on to the final question of the Atlassian, final question of the quiz, actually. And this goes to Robert. So before I ask that question, Sarika, don't have to tell us who is edging ahead, but will this question make a difference in who will win?
No, Sajid.
No, right? Okay. Then
I
that's
think we
fine,
are all
because-
clear who is the winner.
Okay, because
I'm just
we had a
adding
quiz
Laura's
where
score.
that made a difference, and that really raised the stakes. We don't want to know the score right now, but let's go ahead and ask Robert this question. Robert, this is your question. Originally developed as a palette swap for a very famous character with a green color scheme instead of red, this character has since developed a personality and style of his own. As his role in the series progressed, he evolved into a physically distinct character and was made taller and thinner than his brother. He also made his debut in the 1993 live-action film adaptation. Name this character.
It's Luigi.
That's the right answer. Luigi Mario, the brother of Mario from the Smash Brothers or the Mario Brothers game. Robert gets 10 points for that correct answer. I was thinking, Robert, if this question goes to Robert, he'll definitely get it. And my suspicion was 100% correct. All right, with that, we come to the end of the quiz. It was a fairly close-fought quiz. And we go on to Sarika for announcing the points and the score.
Sure.
I think Sarika is doing the maths in the back end. We, by the way, manage the scores in the Trello board itself. So once the entire 16 rounds are over, we are going to publicly announce the Trello board as well. That being said, how did you guys see? How was your experience?
I hate emojis.
So I will start with Astrid. So Astrid, your score is 20.
All right, 20 points.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Sukriti, your score is 30.
Okay, Sukriti scored 30 points.
And Laura scores 35.
Okay, 35 points
And
for Laura.
Robert score 0.55.
Oh,
So
that's
it's good.
nice. 55.
Hey.
So Robert is the winner for this.
Awesome. So community leader moves on.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
Robert.
congrats.
Congratulations, Robert.
Thank you, everybody. I would like to thank the Academy for. So are you telling me I have to study emojis now for the tournament?
Or pictures
Now,
from the builds.
Maybe. Now
Look at the
directly enter the
Atlassian
semi-final.
marketplace more.
Yeah, so that maybe you can choose your battles, right? You can be good at the marketplace or Jira. But yeah, Robert moves on. We have Robert joining the likes of Chris, Ajay, Morgan, Andy, and yeah.
Rodney, I think. Huh?
Yes, Rodney. Yes, Rodney was definitely one of the highest scorers, I believe. Rodney and Andy
No,
are.
Andy.
Thank you, Astrid. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Sukriti, for participating.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you.
It was fun.
Bye.
It was really fun.
Thanks.